Just recently we had Auden versus Artem at Mac 3, and at first many were seeing this match as Auden running away from bigger challenges, and that he simply was cherry picking his opponents, many comparing him to Jake Paul. Although, as we saw in the event, this time picking the opponent sort of backfired, since Artem was no joke. In order to hold Artem, Auden had to make a huge King's move. Totally under the table, bone lock, just everything. Artem was superior than him in pretty much all the areas, and this was Auden's second loss in his career. His first one was at Artem Wars, where funnily enough, his opponent there sort of had similar features to Artem, and definitely losing might not sound good, especially when you're picked your opponent. But something great is that always in losses there's learning, and now Auden gets to look at his flaws, and how to correct them, what's the best thing to do, how to get stronger, how to get a more convincing stop, and such. And just recently Devon has talked about that. Take a look.
And for Auden, Auden, where he is at in his career, I think a loss is very good for him also. Auden is 20. He needs to be given difficult challenges, different problems to overcome. And I think that this will be a very solid challenge for him to overcome, to piece through, to piece apart, so that he can solve it to a point where he feels he can move past it. I think Artem Taranenko is a wonderful measuring stick. I think here in North America, he is top, I'd say, handful of guys at 200. And, people talk about weight in arm wrestling, and really what matters is level. When you take a world champion in a lightweight division, that's a very dangerous human being. People talk about Mindaugas Terasitis. We saw how good he is even when he pulled Artem, and that's even lighter. Artem is a wonderful measuring stick. I wanted to be sure that Auden would have that intersection with him at a time when it would be challenging. And it definitely was. I think that there's elements that Auden can take from this match. Oh, shit, we got to plug in this phone.